Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slapp. What is poppin'? So today I'm going to be doing a very quick tutorial on the new McGrath Labs eyeshadow palette. It is the Mothership V5. It's amazing. Basically, obviously I'm a big fan of McGrath. I've been buying a lot of her stuff recently. Excuse my nails, sorry. And I've always wanted an eyeshadow palette because I just thought that her eyeshadows would be amazing. But they're like $125 US, and it's like, ooh, it's a bit much. So, yeah, so I never really bought one, but then I saw this one and it just kind of had to happen. So this is the beauty. You can see my messy drawer. It's gorgeous. These two colours are kind of signature pat. They're not as they seem. This is a really nice brow colour, and this is the colour I bought it for. I'm actually going to get a manicure right now. I swear. Anyway, so yeah, the palette is gorgeous, and I have used it a few times now. I do something different every time, and I forget what I've done because it's very pro. So like a lot of the colours look the best when they're wet, but because I value this palette so much, I don't want to put anything wet on it, so I'm like not really using it to its full potential at the moment. But the closest thing to recreating the kind of wet look is to use your fingers, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to go in with this greenish one at the top, and then I'm going to go in with this one on top of that, and then a bit of this in the corner, and then a bit of this or this on the brow. Haven't decided yet. So that's the look. I'm sweating balls. So I'm gonna get started. As always, I've got my sexy cap on. Okay, so I'm going in with the green. It's amazing. I'm just gonna stroke it on, and it's so green. When I first put this on, I was like, oh wow, okay, this is what's happening. But mixed with the red, it's actually really nice. The trick is to kind of sweep it along the eyes. If you do this with a dry brush, you're just gonna get glitter all over your face, which is what happened to me in my last tutorial when I tried to do this. So I'm trying to learn from my lesson. What I'm gonna quickly do before I get carried away, I'm going to line my bottom lash line. I'm using the ASOS Face and Body because it's retractable and cheap and cheerful and pretty black. This is it. It doesn't wash off. I don't know why I did that again, but last time I did this, it didn't wash off. So it's very waterproof. So I've gone up in the lower lash line. I'm gonna quickly go underneath my upper lash line, just so that when the red's on, I can kind of smudge it out and there's something under there to kind of work with. It will make sense. But this in itself is a really cool color. It's a very different, I don't see many greens like this. Depending on what you use it with, it sometimes comes off very emerald, sometimes very limey. So yeah, it looks different to last time I used it. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna go back to the palette, Mothership from Seduction V5. I don't know what to call it. I'm going to use, oh my God, this is so treacherous. I'm going to use the MAC 242S brush. It's very small and patty. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna use this trusty Spectrum one, but I'm gonna try and be professional. Try. So I'm gonna pat this on. Pat. Excuse the pun. I think I'm gonna mix in a bit of the gold. It's just a bit boring for me right now. Not that this is boring, but I think I want a bit of gold in here just to give it a bit of dimension. I'm still just topping up with the red one. I think it's called like Fire Trip or Fireball, something like that. Something to do with flames. So I'm just gonna keep patting away, building up. When I use the fatter brush, it does kind of do more. So after I've kind of covered this green, I'm gonna use a bit of gold, and then I'm gonna go over with the fat brush. But this actually looks quite cute in the little mirror. It's becoming more molten now, which is the look I'm kind of going for. I'm going for very Studio 54 70s glam rock. Good shit. So that's that. It looks pretty cute. I'm gonna now go in with this one. This one comes up very gold. You're gonna see the difference. So here we go. Oh, it's much golder. This one's the most glittery of them all, so just use this one at your peril. I have already done my base, so basically, if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. I think I just breathed glitter. Okay, so that was the gold. Now I'm gonna keep patting the red one in and build on what I've just done. And get glitter on my face. I just prefer that mix a bit more, I don't know why. Much better. So glittery. This is what happens if you don't use it wet. I'm not sure. I thought the first time I used this with my fingers, I thought it was less glittery than this, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the brush. Maybe the brush has already got glitter on it. But it is becoming very molten, especially in the small mirror I'm using. I'm really liking it. Okay, next I'm going to blow my face. What else do I have? This is quite cute. I'm gonna use this little Illamasqua brush. This is Ill 120. I'm going to go in with the pink glitter in the corners of my eyes. I should wet it, but I'm just too, okay, I'm gonna wet it. I'm gonna do it properly. Okay, I'm gonna use the Avene spray. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't wanna wet it. I don't wanna do this. Okay, I've wet it. I'm gonna ruin my palette. Okay, now I'm going back into the light pink with a slightly more wet brush. Hopefully I'll get a more molten finish now. Feels wet. Doesn't look more wet. Actually it does. I'm using that to come down. And now I'm gonna go back in with the red. I don't wanna ruin it. Shit. I'm going to switch brush because I'm scared and go back in with the red and go under my lash line. Looks kind of cute. Now I'm going to, do I need to do anything else? Yes. I'm going to go over the red a bit more. I just like it to look more smooth, less sparkly. Okay, so that's that. Next, I'm gonna quickly line my eyes again. I know, wild. And then I'm gonna just line with the top a little. Then I'm gonna put top liner on, and then I'm going to put mascara on. See you in a second. Okay guys, so I'm back. I'm gonna quickly line my top eye and do a bit more kohl. If I can find the kohl, pencil. Got it. So I'm just gonna quickly go over everything I've already done, mainly kind of smudging in the top lash liners. Make it look a bit more lived in, make it look less kind of done. So just gone over the bottom. So this is my look so far. Okay, now I'm gonna do top liner with Pixie. I've been using Pixie. Because I've got round eyes, I tend, when my hair's like bigger and more like short and big, I tend to do like a full eye, but when it's not, I just tend to do the corner, which is a really weird rule, but it just looks better that way for some reason. So I'm just gonna do kind of from the middle to the edge. So I've gone up. Oh, this one's not very up. This one's not my favorite. There's another one, there's a dual-ended Pixie one that's really good, but I couldn't find it. Lol. Okay, so that's done. I'm gonna quickly spray my face, do my lips, and put some mascara on, and then I'll show you the finished look. Spray. To fix it down, I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs setting spray, which is a trusty fave, nice and classy. It just smells so good. Just smells so good. Just smells so good. Okay, so now I'm blending in the rest of my face from earlier. I hadn't blended it. Or trying to blend it. This is my ultimate favourite song at the moment. It's very, very on point. She just gets me. Before I put mascara on, I'm going to quickly blend my eye in with the MAC 217 blending brush. Okay, mascara, mascara. Mascara, 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 mascara. So this is the Bad Girl Bang mascara. It's very good at giving me lashes. I'm just gonna quickly do a bit of highlighter with the Pat McGrath highlighter. The new trio. That is very good. This is the Sublime Skin Highlighting Trio. I've just realised I've filmed that all in terrible lighting. Sorry. I'm gonna use a bit of the pink on my cheeks. This white one that actually is pink. And on my nose, I'm gonna put a bit of the gold. I've already put a little bit on. Just blend that in so it looks a bit more goldy pink. And then I'm gonna quickly buff it in with the Pat McGrath buffer. Every time I listen to Mariah Carey, I just wish I could sing. It's just not fair. So I'm blending that in with this buffing brush, which did not work for me at all in summer because my face was just constantly wet. So that's pretty much it. Let me just even this out. So guys, that's my finished look. I hope you like it. This is the look I've kind of created. Created most with the Pat McGrath Labs eyeshadow palette. I'm just remembered that I have to put on this lip gloss, which I bought. It's the Flash 4 from her new Lush gloss range. I really, really like it because it's a really nice colour on my skin tone, and I think it would look good on most skin tones as well, which is always a winner. She did used to have a Flash 3, which I believe was like the nude for darker skins, but this one's way better. Way more better. Way better. English. Whenever I put this on and at the end of my look, I feel like a glamour person. I just love this colour. It's so nice, and it's not sticky at all. It's very kind of smooth and creamy and lovely. So yeah, that's my final look, guys. I hope you like it. I've just used kind of 3 main colours, but yeah, that's my final look. I hope you like it.